Hi guys, welcome back to Allotment Diggers. Well, it's the 10th of December 2023 for you time travellers out there. Just got back from been to Bolton, car boot, and Warrington car boot, washout. So we didn't find any coins or anything like that, so it's quite sad really. I bought a few bits and bobs, but nothing of consequence. Anyway, just got on the allotments and Mike was at the gates. He opened the gates for us and come over and said, "I've seen the damage." I said, "What damage?" He said, "What the wind did last night." I said, "What bloody wind?" Anyway, it must have got up early, I don't know why. Didn't hear it, although all the windows were shut in the house, so double glazing, you don't hear a thing outside. And he said, "Look," says, "look at Sue's greenhouse there." And he was pointing on all of the greenhouses, what all been torn to shreds. Just a little better go and have a look at mine. So I've had a look, yours is okay. So anyway, here's a couple of clips of what's happened. Well, here we are on the allotment, Sunday the 10th of December, and well, obviously there's not many people on. However, the wind was so severe last night, you can see a lid off a bin there. Sue's greenhouse is completely destroyed. I can see the roof off David's shed, that needs putting back up there. The polytunnel down there is destroyed. It's not looking good. I hope my bloody plot's okay, I hope my cat's okay, never mind about the allotment. Can I? Wow. It tells me the wind was coming in from, oh god, this is going to be complicated. Well, that one's old out, but it will do, I've rebuilt it. Well, panel broke there on that greenhouse. All these bags blown over on the path. Greenhouse door windows broken there. Two panels out of George's greenhouse. He'll be coming tapping me for bloody glass, I tell you. Well, it's very soggy underfoot. I'll do that in a bit. Just go and check on my friend's plot. Yeah, her sheds and greenhouses are okay. Wonder how Mark's plot is. All his panels blew out last time, but I did tell him how to fix it, so if he's done what I said to do, his greenhouse should be okay. Well, there it is. Brilliant. So he did do as I told him. Right, I'm gonna have to put the camera down. We'll go in this, all these bloody pots blown over here. Not mine. I'm coming, hang on, stop fretting, I'm here. Oh. I'll go and check see how everything is at the back, and then we'll get on with the video. Well, Sue's greenhouse is completely destroyed there. I don't know how the hell she's going to fix that back up. There's lots of panels been broken out around the allotments, but yeah, I didn't realise it was that strong, the wind and the rain. The rain's been the worst part of it this week. I mean, it caused me a load of grief. I thought I was doing a really cool thing with putting a cover on my Brassica cage. That was a flop. You see it in the video in a bit. But this week you're going to see, well, we've been topping all the planters up. We've been cleaning the strawberry bed of all the weeds, topping all the planters up. We've been taking geraniums and things out of other planters. We've put a cover on the Brassica cage. That was you'll see what happened there. We're doing a potato reveal and a walk around, and we've also shown you me doing some work at the back of the plot, moving all the pallets. That was fun, I tell you. I think I've tore something in me stomach here. Something's not right anyway, but yeah, and all with the lurgy as well, so I hope you can understand what I'm saying. I think this is week 3 of this, lots of bunged up nose. The worst of it was yesterday, it was just pouring out, dripping. I can take anything except for a not dripping nose. That's the worst thing for me. It could have collapsed lungs sooner have a drippy nose, to be quite honest with you. Anyway, enough of all that bump. I'm fine. However, this week we've got a few jobs done. I'm going to show you now me tidying up the strawberry bed. We're going to speed it up, but you get the idea what we've been doing. Right. So let me show you. Do you mind, Buttercup? Give me a second, will you? I know, I'm doing your food now. Get your bloody head out. Right. If you knock it over, you're not having no more. Oh, bloody hell. Right. Hang on, get it out. I'll give it you in a minute. This is what we give Buttercup. This is the only thing she eats. I've just given her a new box because she's trashed the other one. Look at the state of that. Worse than them bloody shoes I've got. Right, hang on. Yeah. Right. Change the water. I've actually got water here, which I just collected before they turned the water off yesterday. Actually, get rid of that one as well. Oh God, she's killing me, guys. As you know, there was a major burst this week and they've turned the water off. Now we've got no water, so I've got to keep bringing my own water. Right, she's got a breakfast. I've just stuck a water bottle in. Just stuck a water bottle in there and covered it, so that's all nice and toasty in there. The cover come this morning. Well, it's a tarp for my Brassica cage, so if it snows I could just pull the tarp off and take the weight off the 2 meters by 4 meters. It should go over, completely cover it with a bit extra. I think that was only, I think it was about £8.50, but it's got holes in it as well. Now this was the one I ordered before I ordered the chicken pen tarp, you know, for the roof. And well, here it is. So I'll be putting that on. I need some bungee cords. I've had to order more bungee cords. And what I do is I put a bag with some stones in on either corner to keep it anchored down. That's the plan. So that's that. So now just gonna get rid of all this rubbish and get rid of that cat box there, the old one. And she's got, like I say, she's got a brand new in there. I don't know how that got broke, honestly. It was fine up to about a month ago, and it just started to fall off it. Anyway, it's gone. But they're only like £2.50 anyway, or £3. I did have the receipt somewhere, but I've chucked it. But yeah, £3.50, £2.50, I think £2.50 or £3.50 I think it was for the box, which is brilliant. Right, onwards and upwards. It's all thawed out now, so there may be a chance to do the strawberry bed. And if I do it today, that means on the 5th of December, which is tomorrow, be my birthday, I would have completed tidying all the beds, so we might have a go at it if it doesn't start raining again. At the moment it's raining, so we have to wait with bated breath, but I will be filling all these planters up here with compost as well. So guys, it's on the hands and knees and doing down this path. I've just realised something, I need a kneeling pad. To the right of us, underneath them little what look like trees, are actually gooseberries. There's a little dunnet there jumping about in the bed, the rhubarb bed. Right, let's get started. We'll do down here first. A bit patchy here, just behind the bucket and up there, but what we will do, now we've got the bed cleared of the weeds, we'll start moving a few of these strawberries into these areas where they're a bit patchy, like just at the top there and just here. I think the reason why this is like it is because of the bird feeders, but yeah, we got the sedum tidied up, so I'm just going to get the rake out, do a bit of raking in the beds, and we're good to go. That little bugger there, right next to, look at him here next to the bucket. I'm stood about, what, 5 foot away, 6 foot away from him. And they're just behind this bush here now. Yeah. Exactly 6 foot away, because that's how big the beds, wide the beds are. Little donuts. Unbelievable. Cheeky buggers. Just right run between my legs, that one. Oh well. So anyway, it's as it is at the moment, it's not too bad. Just do a bit, like I say, just clear a few of the leaves up, and we'll top up the feeders here. Wow, certainly nailed them feeders. Yeah, we just clear the rhubarb bed again. Look at that little blue tit, not blue tit, robin. But well, it's Monday, 4th of December. I said I'd get it all done before my birthday, which is tomorrow. So we'll tidy, just like I say, scrape some of the leaves up, and I'm going to knock it on the head. So I'll give you a quick look around the plot in a bit when it's all done. So we took all the sedum out of there. Now the sedum's coming up, it's about this high at the moment, so that's the new sedum will come up. We've got a bit of a bald patch in that bed, but we will fill it with some strawberries, what we've got on top of the water tank. Plus we've got 20 more strawberries in the back greenhouse, which we can put in there. But the strawberries are doing really well. In fact, I bet I could divide some of them strawberries and move them into the area, so I'll probably do that. But yeah, that was one job what we needed to do. That was the only major job on the front of the plot, other than to top all the planters up. So I wanted to top all the planters up, but we didn't have any compost. Okay, we got 30 bags of clover here. I ain't gonna use that. But we had a load of potato compost in buckets. Still got potatoes in buckets, and I grabbed 2 buckets and I did a potato reveal after a fashion. The mistake I made is quite obvious at the very start, but you get to see the spuds, really clean spuds. Do spuds in buckets, they always come up really clean. So let me show you me doing 2 buckets of Maris Piper. What we're going to do today, you can see all them buckets stacked over there. Well, we've got some rods going through the handles to keep them upright. We just removed them ones there, and we're going to see what we've got. We've got some scales set up. Now, we did a bucket of these a couple of weeks ago, and we had some good potatoes in them. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take probably them 2 there on the top first, and we're going to see what we've got. I've got the wheelbarrow to the side of me, just down here. So let's go and grab a bucket. Oh, by the way, there's the scales, and inside there's some carrier bags to weigh the potatoes to see what we got in each bucket. So with all that being said and done, and I've made sure I've got the camera, yeah, it's recording. That's my main folly. When it stops, I forget to turn the bloody camera on. So let's keep it rolling. You can already see him in the top there. Oh God. Now I don't know if it's because the water logged or what. So we put these in March the 27th, 03/23, and there are Maris Piper. Right. So we'll start with the one where I can see them sticking out of the bucket. Sorry about the wind, it's blowing a hoolie here. Right, we're going to zoom in. Harry Bates. Don't know what the hell they do. Do know I pinched it out the kitchen. Right. Okay. Well, clearly I can see some good potatoes there. So these are Maris Piper. We'll wash them when we get at the top. Sorry, that's all we've got. Oh no. Gotta be kidding. Well, that's the first one. The scales, set them to 0. You're doing Buttercup. Oh, okay. It's saying £10.2, £10.2 2.8, so they're over £10 there. Get another bag. I just tip them into here, and then I'm buggered already. I'll tip this compost into the bed at the side of me here, so let's just grab this bucket. See where they've been sat, crushing each other. Get the camera pointing at it. What are you doing, Buttercup? Stay out of the way. Like chop chop. Not splitting that one. Oh, hang on. Is the camera working still? I've not turned it on. It's still on. Right. Same thing. Zeroed them in. Pounds. Oh, not as many in this one. £8 for £8.5 call it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to tip this compost into the bed at the side of me and just spread it around. Okay, you see the mistake there. I didn't have the camera low enough to see the weight on the first one, but there was about £19 of spuds there in 2 buckets, so you know, £9.5 out of each bucket, you could say. It's a good result, that 30 litre bucket, using clover, bloodfish and bone and potato grobble. and lots of copious amounts of water. We've got another 3 buckets of them, so we'll do another reveal shortly and see what we get out of the rest of them. I've got some Wilger as well, which are in the buckets there, 5 buckets, so I don't know what weights we're going to get out of them either. But we took all the tops off them and just stacked them until we need them. So anyway, you see the reveal. So we had 2 buckets of compost, so I've used that compost to top all the buckets up on the front of the plot. Let me show you.
You can see these 3 plants there, these long green ones. You can see bulbs, flowers, shoots coming up there. I think the tulips are these, most of them anyway. However, they do need some compost just topping the boxes up, and so do these. There's some planters in here as well what need doing, so that's what we're going to do. So I've got my compost in a bucket here. It's potato compost, believe it or not, and that's what we're going to use. So give me a sec, I have to work my way around the other side. It's going to be a bit dodgy. The ground's very wet here along here, so I'm going to be footprints everywhere, but we'll tidy them up as we go. So this is the compost. It's amazing how much compost you lose out of these trays. To the left of me here is some planters, so I'm just going to put some soil into these as well. You're just out of shot of camera, but again they need topping up as well. There's one there that needs topping up, but we'll get that in a moment. That's the last of these planters that need some compost. All the bulbs will push through these, but I bet over the year we've lost about 2 inches of soil out of these planters. We still need to top them planters up as well. The one here underneath the pole and the one at the other end. So I'll do that in a moment. Little donut over there on the path, just behind that bucket at the end of the path. In fact, they're everywhere. Might as well top this one up, eh? I'll go and get that other bucket. I've got another bucket of compost, but we still need the other side of this to do. This is another plant I need to top up, so I've got another bucket of clover potato compost here. Now I've just topped that one up. What I do need to do is this one here. So give me a second. all the spring bulbs will pop through there. Oh. There's one more what I need to do, and that's this one here. Well, that's got that one done. So all the planters are all been topped up. So what we're waiting for now is the spring bulbs to come. Well guys, what we're doing here, we're taking all the geraniums out of these planters. I will be capping them with soil. What needs to be capped. But apart from that, I think we'll be good to go here once I take all the geraniums out. But yeah, the geraniums have all died back now. The frost has took them out. So I'm just going to put them into I've got a 30 litre pot here. And it's just tidying the pots up for the spring bulbs to come through. In fact, you can see the spring bulbs coming through now as we speak. Anyway, it's on my knees, and here we go again. Just put some gloves on. Oh no, not you. Just remembered. We just cut these down to the ground. You can see all the bulbs coming up here now. A few leaves between the pots, we'll move them out, get rid of them as well. You can't come on my shoulder, no, stay up there. Oh, you little bugger. What are you doing, Buttercup? What? I think it's a good job too. What do you say? Yeah, you didn't help well, did you? Eh? No, you didn't. Are we going to do the other side? Eh? Yeah, right, okay. So we've got to go around the back of this greenhouse. We'll just do it all around the back first over here. The pond we'll leave until last, as you know. Got lots of newts and frogs in there, although they would all be in hibernation now that when it froze the ground last week. Okay. So me and Buttercup are going to go and do the other side. Or I'm going to do the other side and she's going to drive me crazy. Yeah, you are. Well, this is the next job. We've got to get all this lemon balm from underneath behind the wires, which is going to be a nightmare. Tidy all these pots all the way along here, right to the very end. So all this lot's all got to be tidied. So I've got a bucket. I need to get some pruning shears and get in and start tidying everything up. Once we've tidied, emptied, got all the weeds and everything out of these pots, then and only then will I come in and top them off with some compost. But it's going to be really tricky getting in here. That just used to be a path until I stuck a bloody chair on it. Then I started sticking all planters along it with flowers in, so you know, it's my own fault. But yeah, we're going to get on with it, and hopefully we'll have it all tidied up before we head off home. So anyway, I'll leave the camera rolling. Might speed it up. I might just cut to the end when I start doing a bit. We don't know, but we're going right the way along from right to the end there. So we cleared all the planters, and I brought my bloody net slip in then. Oh, we'll come along and top these up, not that they need it. We should get a load of daffodils and tulips popping up in all these planters shortly. We can see them coming up here, some flowers here now. But yeah, we still got around the pond to do yet. And again, we've got to trim this jasmine. Give it an haircut. It's spreading along the back here. I've got to be careful. I don't want to go. I don't mind it growing above the mesh where I can get at it, but where if it goes down the back, it's going to be a problem. I'll come in with my trimming shears and give it a quick prune this eventually. But yeah, the main job today was clearing all these planters. So I'll just do a bit more tidying up, then we're out of here. So all the planters are now, I've got the soil where it should be. I mean, lost 2 inches of soil. In all the planters every year, we always seem to lose 2 inches of soil. It's just the wind's blowing it all the time and it just blows it away, unfortunately. You get the birds digging down as well, the wind takes it. Make your mind up, Buttercup. Oh, you want a drink of water? I want a drink of coffee. Leave that there in a second, have a swig. But yeah, we've done all the planters, topped them all up. Moving on to another idea that I come up, it was a brainless idea. It was to put a cover on top of the Brassica cage, just in case it snowed. I could pull the actual sheets off the roof and take the weight off the top of the Brassica cage and just drop the snow on the path. Well, you're going to see me making me little weights and my spongy cars. You're going to see me put my sheets on, put some wood on. You can see Buttercup driving me absolutely balmy, as she's done halfway through the video. And you're going to see the next morning. So let me show you. Well guys, as you can see, I've got a tarp here and I've got these bungee cords. This is what I'm going to be putting on my Brassica cage. To hopefully take the weight of the snow if it snows off the top of the Brassica cage. So the tarp and this has cost me a total of 18 quid. So what we've got here now, we've got these bags and these are what we're going to weight it down with. So I've got my scales. I'm gonna put, well, see what we got first. See what that weighs. Fairly heavy. We're just short of a pound. But what we're going to try and do, oh, it's a little bit too much there. Hang on, you can't see that, can you? Let's not make the same mistake I made on the potatoes. But there's going to be a pound. I'm going to work it out. So we've got 6 bags away in a pound, and these are going to be the anchors. So that's the idea anyway. So I'm going to crack on. So I've got we've got my weights. I've got my spongy cord. I've got my sheet. Let's go and do it. This is the hard bit. Leave her there. Gets worse, doesn't it? Buttercup, get off there! Off! Get off! Well, I've put this cover on the Brassica cage, strapped it down. It's in each of them bags there's a pound in weight. As it stretches up and down, you see what I've got here, this the bungee cord moves up and down, so hopefully it'll stop it from blowing away. All it's got to do is stop protect the roof from the snow. When I come to take the snow off, if there is any, it'll just be unclipping all the clips and just pulling it to the side and dropping it on the floor here. That's the plan. Well guys, I screwed up with this, putting that sheet on here. I've had to take it off. All the water pooled up here. I was hoping that it would be snow what would do it, but I put it on and I got home last night and it started raining, and I realised what was going to happen this morning when I got it. I knew this was going to happen, and the weight as that's like it's bent the stretched the netting. It doesn't matter. I mean, I can pull the netting nice and tight. All I have to do, just unclip these, pull it tight, staple them back down, and then just move them further down. These just pull it tighter. That's the easy fix. I'm not going to do it now, but yeah. You not caught him yet? No. Why not? You're useless, aren't you? Eh? She's been sat over there on that frame waiting for mice. There's 2 mice keep running out to the feeders, the bird feeders, and running back. And she's wet through because it's been raining, and she's been waiting for them to come out so she can pounce on them. She's not got them yet. Don't you climb on it. It's already got bent. Yeah, it has. Look at it. Yeah, so it's bold with the weight. So I've took it off. I put the tarp in the greenhouse for now, but yeah, it was a good idea. Well, it was a bad idea really, but trial and error. What do you say, eh? Don't you call me stupid. Don't you call me stupid. A bit stupid really when I think about it, but yeah, we just have to scrape the snow off. Yeah, we will. We'll scrape the snow off together, won't we, eh? But we'll have to scrape the snow off if it does snow. Fingers crossed it doesn't. Right, it's starting to rain again, guys, so I'm going to get under cover. I don't want to get more. I've already got the flu. I've not got rid of it yet. I was just about to start putting all these pallets here, stacking them here, so we can get to the compost bin eventually. However, it's raining, so... What? No! I'm busy. Yeah. Right, just get off there. You're making it worse, making it look worse than it is. Oh dear.
Now in theory, it would have worked, but it rained and it all pulled up, and it's actually bent the debris netting. But you'll see when we go on a walk around in a minute, the debris netting has come back straight, so thank God for that. It was a good idea, but it wasn't executed properly. So when it starts to snow, I have to run down and just put the cover on it. So we got everything there to put on it. But yeah, we were very lucky there not to make a mess of the Brassica cage. And I could have fixed it, even if it did sag. I could just take the clips out and re-staple them into a tighter position. But yeah, we dodged a bullet for now. The next job you're going to see is me try to remove all the pallets and everything from around where the compost bin is. Now it's a slow process. I mean, I was on my own. I was moving some very heavy pallets. These pallets, I've got to tell you, they were soaking wet, and even when the bone dry, they weigh a ton. So they was absolutely soaking wet, and they weighed double what they would normally weigh. Anyway, we had to stack them and rack them. So you're going to see me doing that now.
Well guys, it's very windy today, and it has been raining. However, what we're going to do, we're going to get all the pallets and we're going to stack them in the bed at the end there next to the potatoes. I'll put that in there so I can step on it, so I'm not treading in all the muck and what have you. But all the pallets, we're going to stack them in there, because I need to get to the compost bin. She's killing me, guys. We'll wind the rest up. No! No! What? Really? think she wants me to do it? I actually think she doesn't want me to get this done today. Stay there. She's better there. Unbelievable. There you go. Like I say, it's a miserable day today. It's actually drizzling at the moment. I'm getting soaking wet, but I'm not mithered. I've already got the lurgy. Can't get any worse, can it? Or can it? Maybe. But we stacked all the pallets. I tore my shoulder again. You probably see me wincing there, but we got through it. I'm working through the pain here. We got them all stacked up. I'm going to cover them. I just want the rain to wash all this dirt off these pallets in, and I'll cover them. We're going to stick the burning bin just here. All these leaves we're going to move around the back. I'm going to be moving this fence around the back. These paving stones have got to go over to my friend Deborah's. All these ones here. Them ones behind them, that I'm keeping them. All this wood. If nobody wants that wood, I'm going to burn this wood. This stuff will keep, but this stuff here, you could make a bed out of it, a small bed out of it if you wanted to. All this gravel's got to be moved as well, and this trailer, it tips this trailer as well. I was going to use it for horse manure, putting horse manure in and bringing it to the bed. However, the path started to shrink. People started to put sheds really close to each other, and you can't get it down, unfortunately. Well, probably down one side and that's it. So anyway, it's still there. But there's the burning bin that needs to be brought round. All my rhubarb's covered by leaves at the moment. I suppose that's can be tidied up once they get the compost bin. So all this is all got to be torn out. All the compost has got to be moved. Where we're going to move it, well, all this stuff in here, I mean, just look at that, how beautiful that looks. It's going to be moved into, put that there for a moment, it's going to be moved into this bed, so the celeriac's going to have to take a dive, I think. However, the celeriac is probably, I could take some of that celeriac, I suppose. We're going to tip it into this bed, and we can spread it out, and well, there's nothing better, is there, really, in your own grown horse manure, wood chip, leaf matter, compost. That's what it's made out of. But we still got to move all these herbs. I'll probably stick them on the water tank here. All this lot's got to be moved. There's a load of glass there. I might have to smash that up and take it in buckets, these buckets, to the Cobden Street tip. I don't know how that's going to work. I should have never have took them, to be quite honest with you. Someone offered me years ago In the early days I made a strawberry bed and I used these to cover them. The only trouble was it was a nightmare to get into the bed. So yeah, we had to knock that idea on the head, and they've never moved from there ever since. So that's how long that compost bin's been there. It's nearly 10 years now. So all that there will go to make that. Anyway, we finished up here for now. I will be back shortly. We'll continue the tidy clean up here, because we've got to clear all this lot away before we can actually build the compost bins. And yeah, you could probably see it spitting here, so I'm going to get out of the rain anyway. It's stupid of me to even be in the bloody rain. So as you saw there, we got all the pallets stacked now. I did tear my shoulder. Honestly, I was using my left arm to do the lifting really. The right arm was just as a guide. Now for 30 odd years I used to, every morning used to get a load of steel used to come for work, for doing jobs, and it'd be like about 5 ton of steel every morning. It'd be me and my mate, Stephen Mills his name was. He'd be at one end, I'll be at the other. You have 3x2 channel, 4x2 channel, 5x2 channel, 3 channel. You have box section 2 inch, 2 inch, 2.5 inch, 3 inch. You'd have angle, and they're all like 6 metre lengths, and you have to take them and put them into the racks. And I did that like forever. So you can imagine doing all them weights all that time. Lifting isn't the problem for me. However, this rotary cuff injury is a problem. So basically what I was doing was lifting them up with my left arm. Anyway, we've done it. We've got to take them bloody back down yet, but we're going to put the burning bin in. We'll get rid of all that compost. So that's another job to do. Anyway, I'm going to take you on a tour in the rain. Get me brother, we'll have a quick walk around the plot and show you what it looks like. Well guys, here we are back at the plot. There's my girls. They survived that wind last night. It was really hammering it down on here. Like I said, there's a lot of damage done to some of the greenhouses and what have you, but at least the roof is held out quite well on this what we put on the chicken pen. As you know, we've had to take the cover off, and the good news is the sheets of the debris netting's gone back into shape. But not strawberries, the onions are not doing too bad. A couple of them are pushed up there. We cleared all the pots now. These have all been cleared. Everything is pretty much done. The path's done. We just got to go around the pond. We'll see that from the other side in a bit. Got some strawberries up there, what we're going to put in the strawberry bed shortly. All these planters, by the way, they're all firing up now. I don't know if you can see the bulbs coming up all along the bed, all along down the edges here. They're all starting to come up on the planters here. We do need to clear the table, get in there and tidy around the table, take all the weeds out of the pots, because they're full of spring bulbs. Same with these beds here. Plants are starting to come up now. We've got to do a bit of pruning here, but that's nothing. Again, this where we took the calendula out. Now I can start seeing, I don't know if you can see down there. They're all starting to just poke through now, so that was a good call. We put the blueberries, what you probably see me struggling with going up the path when we was putting the stacking all them pallets up there here. So we probably lost about 20 bloody tulips there, because they're underneath them pots. We'll probably end up moving the pots before too long and finding somewhere else for them to go. All these pots are all topped up. I do need to take these, I've missed these geraniums here, these hanging baskets. Now in these hanging baskets are a load of flowers, so we do need to take them out. There's Buttercup in the greenhouse, keeping out of the way. Gary's on today. Mike has just been on. He was just pointing out a few of the greenhouses. I mean, you can see over there that greenhouse has got its glass blown out, and George has got his blown out. At least Mark sorted his greenhouse out. He did what I said, get some silicone inside there to stop the wind from blowing, and he has done, and it's held up. He's got a nice plot here. He's doing really well. I just wish he could have that back part there. All the planters have all been done here, all topped up. The bulbs are starting to poke through. All the planters have been topped up. We cleared all these sedum, but the sedum is starting to come back up here. We've got to fill that area over there with some strawberries, and there's a few strawberries we can put in here as well. We've got a load of them in the greenhouse on top of the water tank. Oops. Again, gooseberry bushes need a bit of a prune. This is me rhubarb bed. There's a few leaves in there because it was really windy last night. We'll clear them out shortly, but all the planters are firing up, and all around the edges are firing up with spring bulbs. I reckon when I go in there with the rake sometime next week, that'll be the last time I need to take the leaves out of here. But the snowdrops are all starting to come through now, so they'll be up before, well, I reckon by end of February, March they'll all be flowering. Again, we've topped all these, cleaned all these pots, but the leaves have blown back onto them since yesterday. We've still got the pond to do. The celeriac, we'll take that out of here because I want to put all the compost out the compost bin. Some cabbages in there. Needs tidying up. Garlic's doing well. I couldn't believe the weight what was on top of this. It's pulled up the water on the sheets. So anyway, we'll put the sheet back on when it snows, but you can't do it when it's raining, that's for sure. So this is what we've been doing here. Stacked all these up. I will be putting the burning bin here, just here. All these are going to have to be moved, so all these herbs have to go. This is going to have to go. They're going over to Deborah's, these ones here. The ones that behind them, I'm keeping them. Bring the burning bin from over there and put it in, and we can smash this up, and all that rich compost what's in there we'll put up there. Then we'll get some other paving stones, and we'll make a bottom for the compost bins to stop the rats from digging up. We're keeping that container as well, so that's what the plot's looking like. Like I say, it's the 10th of December. If you would have come on here yesterday, you would have seen this plot look beautiful. There was no leaves anywhere, but the wind last night, this caused us a severe amount of damage. Not to my plot, which is great. It's always good when your plot doesn't get it. It tells you you're doing something correct. Anyway, we've got a lot of pruning to do. That's going to get an haircut as well. So let's get back in there where Buttercup was. She's coming out. Oh, here she comes. So I didn't need the brolly. You see all the birds in the trees. She's making out like that she's not come out to see me. Right. Crafty little bugger. Right, I'm going to head back in there. She'll probably end up running back in. She's not daft, is she? You're going in the wrong place, sweetheart. In here. Come on. Go and get your dinner. Put some more in for you. Right.
So there you go. that's what the plot's looking at the moment. State of play, everything seems to be okay. We've survived that wind last night. However, one of my fence panels didn't. I put it back before I went out this morning. I noticed it was out, so I put it back. I'm gonna go now. I've got to organise to get 2 brand new panels to put in my fence, 6 foot by 6 foot. They're about 36 quid each, so that's gonna hurt the coin pocket, so to speak. Anyway, I've got one more clip to show you, and that's some coins I've been buying online this week, because you can't. There's no antiques fairs, no coin fairs. The car boots are all closing. Bolton's closed this week, so there's only Warrington open, and if it rains it's going to be a washout as well. But yeah, we've been buying online. I bought a load of coins, but only 2 of them, of these ones which we ordered, arrived so far. And there's some, they're Anglo-Saxon, they're this big, and they are beautiful. I do like the Anglo-Saxon coins. I do wish they would have put a legend around the coins so you could tell which king, where they come from, but I do know they was from around Essex sort of way, down near London. These are where these coins was found, and like I say, I bought them, but they are absolutely bobby dazzlers. Let me show you.
What you're looking at here are 2 shell tasses, the Anglo-Saxon. This is the one on the left is a secondary shelter, Series E. Get the coin in my hand so we can get it to focus a bit better. They always seem to do these little square patterns with the dots in the middle. This one here is another shelter. This is a porcupine variety. Swing it round. Degenerated Ed Series E. Again, in fact, I've got that the wrong way around. Little cross at the top, a square, circles. The only trouble with these is they don't have a legend around the perimeter. Now, a legend is describes which king it was, so it's very difficult to work out who these coins come, who actually minted these coins. But these 2 coins in particular come from down the southeast, around London area, so you can be guaranteed that's where they come from. And they're about 710 to about 790 in date, and they're very beautiful coins. I've got quite a lot of these. So that's what arrived today. Hopefully, well, today, yesterday actually. Hopefully they'll get a load more coins coming this week as well. So we'll share them with you again. But these coins are very rare.
So yeah, that's what we've been wasting his money on yet again. We bought a load of third farthings we bought. Bought a few of them this week, and well, I'm going to be bidding when I get back later. I'll be bidding a load of half farthings. These are in mint state, guys. These are not your average £10 coin. They should be slabbed up, and I reckon if I get them slabbed, they'll come back MS66, MS67, maybe even MS68. And for an 160-year-old coin, that's pretty good. But anyway, they're coming. Some of them are coming. Some of them are going to be bidding on later. But what we will do, you're doing it again, Buttercup. She's backwards and forwards on me now. She drives me insane. This cat, you drive me insane, you do. You drive me insane, you bugger. Eh? She can't make her mind up. Yes, she's going for food. Eh? She prefers her belly over me. She'll be back like a monkey's paw. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this week. I've got to get off now. I'm dying to blow my nose. I've got a pain right here in my chest. It's absolutely killing me. it serves myself right for lifting them pallets up. That's it. That's what it is. The pain's constant straining with using one arm. I was using this arm as a guide. This one was doing all the lifting really, and my God, I can feel it right here at the moment. So I'm gonna go and chillax, get the video up a bit later. I hope you enjoy it, by the way. It was fun making it. Anyway, I'm gonna, before I go off, I'm gonna have a walk around the allotment just to see who else, to see if any of my buddies have lost anything on the green, on the plot. And if I have, I'll send them a message and let them know what's happened. That's a good allotment here for you. Looking after his buddies on on the allotments. Not seen so many of them this week though. Maybe one or two of them. It's very sad. Anyway, until next week, stay safe, keep warm, and goodbye for now.